Hello everyone, Russ Barkley back again with another weekly commentary about ADHD. This time I'm going to speak about the oft-heard phrase that ADHD is a disorder that was invented primarily by the drug companies in order to create a condition that they could treat with their medications. I've heard this line many times in various guises over my more than 40 years of work in this field, and most recently it has appeared again, this time in a book by Steven Pressfield called The War of Art. I want to thank Maxine up there in Ontario, Canada, for bringing this quote to my attention and asking for my opinion about it. So thanks, Maxine, much appreciated. And here's what Pressfield had to say in his book. He says, "Do you regularly ingest any substance, controlled or otherwise, whose aim is the alleviation of depression, anxiety, etc.? I offer the following experience. I once worked as a writer for a big New York ad agency. Our boss used to tell us, invent a disease. Come up with a disease, he said, and we can sell the cure. Attention deficit disorder, seasonal affect disorder, social anxiety disorder. These aren't diseases. They're marketing ploys. Doctors didn't discover them. Copywriters did. Marketing departments did. Drug companies did." So says Mr. Pressfield. But you know, if he had just gotten off his butt to do a little bit of research on the history of ADHD, he would have known that this is false. But apparently he just could not be bothered with scholarship. So let's take a look at the history of ADHD. I have a lecture on this subject on this channel. You can take a look at that if you like. I'm not going to go through the entire history as I did on that video. Instead, I'm simply going to use this to illustrate why Pressfield is dead wrong. The history of ADHD goes back more than 250 years, at least to the first textbook in German authored by Melchior Adam Weikard, in which there is a chapter on disorders of attention and in which he describes a condition very similar to the combined presentation of ADHD. And then just a few months ago, a paper appeared that claimed to have unearthed a paper in Latin published in 1750, so about 20 years earlier, by another individual working in the field of medicine in Holland, who also describes disorders of attention and very similar to ADHD. So whether 1750 or 1770, it doesn't matter. We've got more than 240 to 50 years of history behind this disorder. So no, Mr. Pressfield, it was not invented by marketers, copywriters, or the pharmaceutical industry.